Okay, people, let's talk about the PlayStation 4 Neo. And let's be real, there's plenty of unconscious competence and hypocrisy going around here. And let's start with the obvious. Nobody wants and nobody needs the PlayStation 4 Neo. And to that I say, you're all liars. You console gamers can say you don't care about resolution. You can say how graphics don't matter. You can say that if you're really into these type of things, then you should go into PC gaming. But the bottom line is, look at what you guys are always arguing about. Frames per second, graphics, resolution. That is what you people argue about. You know, the things you console gamers claim that only matter to PC gamers, yet at the same time you're living in nothing but a lie, pretending that you don't care and that these things don't matter. The entire premise of a console gamer today is nothing but a lie. You have denied all the pros of PC gaming for so many years on grounds of simplicity or that you don't care. But the reality is that you don't have that simplicity anymore, and that the reality is that you really do care. You simply want all these things in a box with a specific brand name on the front so you can continue being a good little corporate cheerleader to honor some stupid sense of loyal pride to some corporation. So I don't want to hear that nobody asked for this or that nobody wanted this, because every time you argue on Digital Foundry, you asked for it. Every time you talk about 720p, 900p, 1080p, you asked for it. Every time you talk about DirectX 12, the power of the cloud, eSRAM, the secret sauce, you asked for it. So don't sit up here crying and complaining, acting like you didn't. So now the next question is, what do I think about the PlayStation 4 Neo? First off, I think it's an amazing idea. Consoles and handhelds have always got slimmer versions, larger hard drives, added HDMI and Wi-Fi support via the Xbox 360, newer models with better resolution, backlights or functionality via the Nintendo handhelds. These upgrades have always been happening around us, people, for generation upon generation upon generation. Yet you hypocrites just never realized this until the advent of social media. Sorry for being around gaming long enough to bring you back towards reality. We all know consoles are weak, and because they are weak, there are people like me and many other people like me who just simply won't buy one. I want to play my games at a bare minimum of 1080p. I want to play my games at a bare minimum of 60 frames per second. If Sony were to hypothetically provide a console that can accomplish both of these, yes, by all means, I'm going to be on board. And so would all of the grass arguers and people that want a better spec machine. The majority of gamers are not children anymore, people, and we want to make our own purchases, and we can make our own purchases without mommy and daddy walking into the store with us. If I want a better phone, guess what I do? I buy one. If I want a better computer, guess what I do? I buy one. If I want a better tablet, guess what I do? I buy one. So why chastise those who want a better version of the console they currently own, of the console that they currently have available? Because I know a lot of you bought an additional 360 after the Red Ring of Death, and I know a lot of you bought an additional PS3 after the YLOD, the Yellow Light of Death, because I don't know many people who have an OG 360, and I damn sure don't know anybody who owns a PS3 Fat. It's as simple as that, people. Because the problem about this whole thing is this. The simplicity and the base known factor of why you people are upset, or why those people who are upset, is it makes you feel insecure about what you already own. And to anybody that does feel this way, I would say you need to seek mental help immediately. How are you going to feel insecure over someone and something having a superior piece of electronic plastic over yours? Really, no matter what kind of car you drive, somebody's got a better car. No matter what tablet you have, somebody has a better tablet. No matter what phone you have, somebody has a better phone. No matter what house you have, somebody has a better house. No matter what you have in real life, somebody has something better. It's just reality. But for these people, these insecure mental head cases, I hope you are upgrading all, and I mean all, of your electronics yearly, because if that's not the case, then you simply have no point and you are a hypocrite. I run an i5 2500K. Do you see me crying about all these new CPUs? No. I had a GTX 560 Ti and SLI for 4 years before I upgraded to the 980 Ti. Was I crying every year when the 600 series came out? When the 700 series came out? When Hard 8 and BG were laughing at me saying that I'm gaming on a welfare computer? No. Speaking of which, do you console gamers cry when new PC hardware comes out every year that continues to dwarf and make your consoles feel even more obsolete? No. So why are you crying about this right now? I could understand Sony was willing to pull a Nintendo where the updated machine received exclusive content and games that the prior model could not play, but that is not the case here. All games will run on the Vanilla and the Neo PS4 in a Neo mode, so you won't ever run into that kind of problem. The Neo is a good idea as it will cater to the more technologically demanding gamer and consumer while also offering the vanilla model to the casual consumer at an even lower and cheaper price point. Everybody wins here. The only people that lose are the corporate slaves plagued by their own insecurities.